There comes a moment in every man's life when he stops and quietly asks himself, "Is it too late for me?" That question hurts, not because you're weak, but because it carries the weight of everything you survived: plans that collapsed, people you trusted who disappeared, chances you didn't take, years that didn't go the way you hoped. The older you get, the more that question echoes. But Stoicism teaches something life-changing. As long as you're breathing, it's never too late. Age is not a barrier. It's proof that you endured what others couldn't. And today, we're going to rebuild that truth. 10 Stoic principles to restart your life at any age. Not from theory, not from a book, but from experience, from scars, from clarity. Principle 1. Focus on what's in your control. Most suffering comes from one mistake: trying to control what isn't yours. For years, I tried to control how people see me, how fast life moves, what outcomes I deserve, and it only drained me. Epictetus taught, "Some things are up to us, and some are not." Life gets lighter the moment you accept this. You can't control the past. You can't control other people. You can't control timing, but you can control your effort, your attitude, your decisions. If you want to restart, at any age, start here. Release what isn't yours. Act on what still is. Principle 2. Stop waiting for permission. Some men never begin because they're waiting for the perfect moment, for motivation, for confidence, for someone to validate the path. But life never gives you the green light. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Get up. You weren't made to lie under warm blankets." The truth is simple. You don't need readiness. You need willingness. Your new life starts the moment you decide, "I begin today," even if your hands tremble. Principle 3. Turn pain into strength. Seneca said, "Suffering is the raw material of virtue." Pain is not punishment. Pain is training. You've been betrayed. Good. You learned who not to trust. You failed. Good. You learned what doesn't work. You lost someone. Then you learned how deep your heart can go. Ask yourself, what is this pain trying to teach me? When you change the question, you change the meaning. Nothing you went through was wasted. Not a single scar. Principle 4. Reevaluate your losses. Every man carries a moment where he feels his life stopped. A time he thinks, "I lost years, I lost people, I lost opportunities." But Stoicism teaches a more brutal truth. You didn't lose what wasn't meant to stay. You lost illusions. You gained clarity. Life doesn't reduce you. It refines you. Ask yourself, what am I still holding on to that no longer serves me? Letting go is painful, but staying stuck is worse. Principle 5. Make a commitment to yourself. Take a breath. If these words resonate, it means something inside you still wants to fight. Restarting isn't about a new strategy. It's about a new identity. Say to yourself privately, "I choose to restart today." Not for the world, not for approval, but for your own peace. Your commitment is the line that separates who you were from who you're about to become. Principle 6. Start small, but start today. Men ruin their lives with one belief: to change everything, I must do everything. No. Big transformations come from small, consistent acts. One walk, one page of a book, one decision you didn't avoid. Momentum is built quietly. Marcus Aurelius said, "Do what you can, with what you have, where you are." Start the smallest version of your new life today. It's enough. Principle 7. Cultivate inner silence. Noise destroys clarity. Opinions, notifications, expectations, comparisons. They drown out your inner voice. Epictetus taught, "It's not things that disturb us, but the judgments we form about them." Silence is not emptiness. Silence is the training ground of the mind. A few minutes a day without music, without your phone, without distraction. At first, it feels uncomfortable. Then, it feels like freedom. Restarting requires hearing your own thoughts again. Principle 8. Remove the excess. Seneca wrote, "The man who needs less is richer than the man who has more." You think you're tired from life, but you're tired from carrying what no longer belongs to you. Possessions, expectations, people, promises, dead weight. Restarting isn't always about a new life. Sometimes it's about a lighter one. Let go of what drains you. Release what anchors you to an old version of yourself. Peace comes from subtraction, not addition. Principle 9. Accept imperfection as part of the path. Perfectionism is self-sabotage in disguise. You fail once and call it the end. But failure is not a wall. It's a mirror. Seneca said, "The wise man falls, but rises better than before." You're not defined by how many times you fall. You're defined by how many times you rise with more clarity, more discipline, more calm. Imperfection is not the enemy. Stagnation is. Principle 10. Plan, but live in the present. The future is like the horizon. The more you chase it, the farther it moves. Epictetus wrote, "Men are disturbed not by events, but by the views they take of events." You've lost sleep imagining what might go wrong. But everything you fear exists only in your mind. The present moment is the only place where change is possible. Plan, yes. Prepare, yes. But live here. Tomorrow is shaped by what you do today. Restarting is not weakness. Restarting is courage. It means you are knocked down, but refuse to stay there. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "A man's life is what his thoughts make of it." And you can still shape yours, even if the body carries scars, even if the soul carries pain. Fear will whisper, "It's too late." Doubt will whisper, "You can't." But those voices aren't truth. They're echoes. The truth is simple. You're still here. And as long as you're here, you can begin again.